Hey everyone, my name is Kumo and this is my reaction to the Sora no Otoshimono or Heaven's Lost Property OVA by the name of Project Pink. So, I recently came from finishing up the first season, and judging by, well, my anime list at least, this is what comes next, so this is what I'm watching next. Now, I don't know what this is going to cover. I didn't read the synopsis or anything because, well, with blind reactions, if obviously the blindness is a asset, is the main appeal of a blind reaction naturally. So if it's something that I already know that I'm going to watch, I might as well go in as blind as I can. That only makes sense. If I had to venture a guess what this is about, judging by the title, well, pink, that quite obviously refers to something lewd. I've seen enough anime to know that much. And project, if I'm supposed to take that, if I take that as literally as I can, maybe we're getting an elaborate scheme by Tomoki to lewd things with the other girls. I don't know. That's the best guess I can come up with. Lewdness is bound to happen, okay? I can almost guarantee that much. I'm basically a prophet, really, so the only way to know for sure is to jump into it, so let's do that. Before I start, I should probably preface this by saying I am very tired, so if this reaction's much worse than usual to the point where it makes you question why you subscribed to me to begin with, that is my excuse. So, anyway, let's begin in 3, 2, 1, play. Well, the collar probably doesn't help. Nice little recap there of how the first season ended. Oh no, what a horrible loss. How will you ever get over that? That's why you transfer over to a new, better master. Tomoki. Tomoki, well, actually, I was kind of... I didn't mean it like that. You know what I mean. Seems pretty happy to me. Man, didn't we have a scene like this except, about the bathing? Like, almost exactly the same. And again, with these sound effects. Yeah. At least we got the premise for the episode. Locker room peeking. I wonder if we'll get a return of Tomoko. He just kicks out Tsukasa. Yeah, same opening as the first season, which is to be expected. I'm sure season 2, which I believe is called Forte, which I'll be watching after this, before anyone asks. And that one should have a new opening, obviously. Now that I think about it, maybe the pink refers to, like, pink underwear. Like a pink pair of panties. Working on a flying device, I take it? Yeah. Because unlike you, we can't just sprout wings and soar. She just comes to Sugata for advice. And that bird shows up right on cue. Yeah, if Sugata says so, then you can believe it. He's working hard to that end. Project Pink Paradise. The Paradise word wasn't in the MyAnimeLIst entry, but it's definitely fitting. Is he really doing it again? I was half joking when I brought that up, but yeah. Yeah. Like uh, some of the poses these girls are striking. Is there a better use for it? I don't see. I don't think so. That sounds a little bit masochistic out of context. I'm sure you can think of a few things. Just maybe not right now. And there we go. The best shape-shifting ability. Yes, it's a perfect impression of a legit female. You probably shouldn't yell attack while you run in there. Yeah, that was some bad luck on your part. I mean, if you can shapeshift to a girl, couldn't you shapeshift into a slightly different looking girl? Man, she looks so happy there. Hey, I could give you orders if you want. I can think of a few things. The beach? A pool resort, that's good too. That's very good too. Oh wow, that's a slide. Naturally. She owned an island after all. I believe it, he lives in a van down by the river. Yeah, I remember that. Yeah, but she can walk on the... like that, she can walk on the bottom, so it's fine. For some, I thought she was gonna pull them down. That's fine as well, I guess. Man, she changed her tune quickly. Oh, I'm sure he's around. Oh, he's in the pool. I see you're a man of culture as well. Oh, wow. An even better view. I like how subtle he is about it. Yeah, it really does, doesn't it? Oh. Man, his position just keeps getting better and better. Two very different emotions there. Even though they're basically experiencing the same thing. It's pretty good. I feel like, yeah, I feel like it was gonna come back down soon. Hey, I can use an excuse, you can't. It's like you've never met him before. Not as happy as his face a little bit ago. He's kind of deflecting, and you're fine for it. So paradise is a very good name for it. So what's your counter-argument, Mitsuki? Now, back to business. If you'll excuse me. Because she can't swim. Oh, I think you might have triggered her. Oh, I thought she was going to freeze the water. I don't know why I thought that. What, did you take away his ability to swim? A little bit harsh. It's pretty messed up. Icarus, quickly, teach me how to swim again. Plow this field. What a way to phrase it. I know, right? Why even bother if you can't ogle the girls? uh-huh. You can float on that thing. Couple of girls with ice cream. Oh. I was actually thinking that too. That's the kind of slide that a swimsuit could come off of on. I have an idea. I am really liking Nim's swimsuit. I haven't mentioned that yet. Nymph is kind of the flat as justice team, so I quite like it. Oh, his plan is to make a strong water so it pulls off all the swimsuits. Good plan. Control room. I didn't know they had such high-tech features. It's like, you hack my brain, I'll hack the pool. We'll see who gets the last laugh. And Sugata is always prepared. This escalated quickly. And it's gonna come off, and... There we go. Now it's become a proper heaven. Or at least well on its way to. Although Nims should stay on pretty well. The power of determination. I don't think he thought that through. Yeah, that's definitely the best handhold you're gonna find. And, wow, it's almost off. He was so close, too. I mean, he was close enough where he could have got a nice view if he was looking properly. Yeah, but if you gotta die some way, that's not a bad way to go. Whirlpool. Get out of the way, frogs. You're ruining the best view. Man, such a pro and con situation. You know, I already hated frogs before this episode, and it just made it so much worse. And this is how you know he's on death's doorstep. But he's not gonna die. There are more seasons after all. Everything. Wake up. I guess that's one way to perform CPR. In other words, this is your final chance. Some interesting use of 3D. And here we go. And that tan girl, she's, man, she's rocking that. I gotta love the visual metaphor. Gotta hate the censorship, though. Did she really have a pair of panties with his face on it? No, or did he transform into the panties? Doesn't really matter that much. I guess it does that she realized what's going on. Well, that was kind of an early plot point. That would be a bad place to revert to your normal form. Hold on for dear life. You finally found the meaning of life right there in front of you. And that life might end soon. Oh, the music in this scene, man. Yeah, that's what he does. He will be missed. I think he's alive. Barely. Oh, wow, that was too far. Like, I can understand beating him up, sure, but not the device. You have his... Oh, wow, man, she wants to be ordered around by him, her master. Oh no, how horrible. I had no idea she had a fetish for that kind of thing. Maybe she is best girl after all. Well, I'm sure she'll decide to be with you. Or you can take a nap, either's fine. Is that what the second season is going to focus on, rescuing her? The girl that's been whispering to him in his sleep since the series began? And that'll bring us to 3 angeloids down there. That went by pretty quickly. The usual. I think that's safe to say after what we just heard. I'd be a bit more interested in that. You, I'm guessing. Of course, it's her getting married to Tomoki. Naturally. Yeah, that's Tomoki. Okay. I have to say, it doesn't seem too accurate, but then it did. Because you know why. I know I just hit you for literally no reason, but come with me. For me, it's been not quite as long, but... Oh, this should be good. Is he gonna make it this time? When she says other side, is she implying he's going to die? If everybody gave up on something the first time they failed, very few people would accomplish anything. Her dream is to have a master to boss her around. The nerve of him. That is not how you should take that at all. Nobody could hate you. Exactly. It's a gust of wind. Perfect timing for his attempts. He's in position. I know she wasn't holding that weapon for any malicious purposes, but it still looked a bit scary. Is he gonna make it? Come on, Sugata. You can do it. You caught a lot of air there. Is Icarus gonna fly with him? Basically being princess carried as they fly. And the people who can't fly have to settle for that. Yeah. He flew for a while. Pretty good attempt. So can Nymph really not fly anymore? Because I know the harpies, whatever they were called, were basically destroying her wings. I was kind of hoping they would repair themselves and grow back. Because I thought Icarus had one of hers messed up as well. But hers seemed to be back to normal. That might just be because of different generations. In the next season, to be exact. Type Delta. Yeah, D for Delta. Although that's more like... that's bigger than D. And she is not one to mess around. But is that the one from the dreams? I would assume so, if it's the third... I keep wanting to say Vocaloid, Angeloid. Yeah, basically transitioning into the second season. So that was Project Pink. And it definitely delivered on the pink, on the lewd aspect, as I thought Tomoki had some schemes to do some lewd things. And originally he was going for the changing room. After accidentally bumping into Mitsuki, he quickly changed his plan there and went for the pool instead. Which, I mean, it went fairly well, I guess. Obviously not as well as it could have went, but, you know, he survived and he definitely got some nice views here and there, so all in all, I'd say it was a net positive. But on a more serious note, we have Nymph, who's now been separated from her old master, which is a good thing, obviously. But she feels like she needs a master, so she wants Tomoki to be her master. But he's not really up for that, it doesn't seem. Well, he wants her to choose her own way. I still think she might end up having Tomoki be her master in the end. But, you know, we'll see, I suppose. That was really the episode. I mean, we got a little bit of Sugata attempting another flying session, which also went pretty well. You know, he didn't crash into anything, which is a plus. And we got Icarus flying while holding Nymph, oh so gently. And obviously we had a little bit of a preview of Forte, the second season, and the new Angeloid that shows up. So that should be fun, you know. Tomoki's never going to get that peaceful, quiet life he so desperately wants, or at least thinks he wants. But at least it's never boring. Oh, it's never boring, his life. Like, if I could trade lives with him, I probably would. So, let me know what you thought of the anime. What you thought of my reaction in the comment section below. Hit the like button if you liked it. Subscribe if you want to see more. And if you want to see my reaction to the next episode early, which in this case is the first episode of the second season, you can do that by heading over to my Patreon. And I will see you in the next one. Have a good one.